My name's Oliver Tree. I'm out here in Antarctica. I've been here for about a year, and I'm recording my album. What's up, guys? My name's Oliver Tree. It's a pleasure to be here. This is my 64th consecutive week here in Antarctica.
Give you a good judgment.
If I was to bet that little one looks like an entry coral paper, the one on the right, that small one, that's probably for a smaller ship. Get a close up of that. What I'd give to get a chance to go up in there.
Are you fucking shitting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count 5 different entry points to this alien base. This is the reason why I've stayed in Antarctica so long. Look at this fucking thing. I'm giving an interview about alien bases and one shows up right behind me. This is a daily thing here. This is something that has kept me in Antarctica because I want to know more. And without the proper military support, I can't go deeper into this because this is NATO territory. It's been closed off. But a guy can wonder and a guy can watch from a distance and document. We've got multiple cameras here so that we can try to get this footage and upload this to the internet where everyone can witness this for free. We don't have to hide this anymore. I'm so sick of the government hiding what's really going on here in Antarctica. This is what's going on. Alien bases that go underwater, where you have orbs, you have UFOs, you have UAPs, you have so many different types of vehicles, but this is what keeps me. And as much as I love it, I feel like maybe I've hit a threshold. Maybe at some point I can come back and work closer with more scientists. I could potentially work with the US government if they will allow me to be a lead researcher so that we can figure out what's really going on here. I think a lot of people are scared and they come at it from a fear angle. But for me, I come from an open heart and open arms. And I welcome the aliens in, and that's why I've had so many interactions with UFO ships. That's why I've seen them time after time. Because I know I have an open mind to this, but an open heart. And I know the aliens can pick up on that. Of course, there's also the walls that surround it, the flat earth theory and all that. I'm not going to get into that, but yes, we did find the wall. So this is the perimeter of Antarctica. This is the perimeter of what we call the end of the flat earth. Me and John Rock climbed this about 6 months ago. We lost all the footage because there's a magnetic layer on the wall that erased all the photos. It was quite unfortunate. The wall is over 16 meters high. We tried climbing it the first time. John Rock had an asthma attack. He didn't bring his inhaler. The second time we were able to get to the top, it's literally nothing. It just stops. Flat ending. The earth ends here. And this proves everything we know about the flat earth theory. The world is not round, otherwise there wouldn't be a wall surrounding all of Antarctica. The perimeter is an entire wall. If you come here, you will see it time after time proving the world is flat. Well, there was one guy, he was one of us. He was the flat earther, and then he came out here and he was like, oh, the earth's not flat, he changed this whole thing, but that was not a real flat earther. That was a guy who was put in by the government.
Undercover.
He was undercover, for sure. We call him circlers. He was full of shit. He was definitely not a flat earther. If any of my guys came out here, it would take about 2 hours for you to be able to prove. John Rock wrote his essay about 6 years ago about this, and he proved everything we know. It flipped the whole world on its upside down axis. We call it the Z-axis. That's the flat axis.
Do you have any way of knowing how long it's been since that fell off the glacier? Or any,
I'd say about 6 months. I had a buddy actually who found one of these. He moved into it, did a whole entire 2-month period where he just lived inside one of the caves in the glacier. You ever seen that? It's good for winter when it gets dark. So I came out here to record everything naturally, try to do found sound collage. A lot of people would consider my methods unorthodox. A lot of people would say they're unethical because I use animals without their consent, because I also am recording nature and making money off it, potentially millions, who knows. Probably the label will take all the money, so it's not a big deal. But basically I've been using an ME66 as a basic little shotgun mic, and I've been recording everything I can find. And I've recorded everything here. I'm pretty much maxed out. I've probably recorded every glacier in about a 14-mile radius around the entire peninsula. So everything Shackleton and the early expeditions touched, I've been there, I've touched it, I'm fucking over it. I've recorded every type of penguin in Antarctica. I'm done.
My name is Bob Offbury. I'm a concert promoter and talent buyer. I came down here to Antarctica because I have been working with Oliver Tree and his team to produce the ICE Festival. It's IYCE Festival.
I present you the man, the myth, the legend, dubstep DJ Dr. Oliver Tree.
This was absolutely the most heinous crap I've ever heard in my entire life. I knew that nobody was going to connect to this music. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I'm ruined. All this energy and resources and money that we're putting into this event, it was just absolute garbage. Definitely smoking something as I smelled something, but I feel like there was definitely something a little heavier at play. The thing about this too is, like, I've been producing a lot of events, and you know, we have to deal with people that are on bad trips, and we have a special space for them. And this music that he put out set people into a very, very bad place. I mean, very bad place. We had more people at this event go into bad trips that needed help than I've had in even my biggest tens of thousand person events. It made my little homie Tommy just start projectile vomiting. As soon as Tommy started projectile vomiting, another person started projectile vomiting. And that caused another person to start projectile vomiting. This is not meant for the general human consumption. We have gotten into ruinous territory, and I've had a lot of concerts over the last 23 years. Some have been amazing, some have been absolutely god-awful, and I can guarantee you this will be the worst festival and event I've ever produced in my entire life.
They don't know anything about rave culture. It's a movement. I'm just the beginning. There will be generations after generations that will come after me. I don't know, what's the question?
You know, an ambient set is an ambient set, and we're sitting there, we have this like beautiful glacier, icebergs behind us, but then in the middle of it, this pod of orcas is coming up and swimming next to the boat. It was really magical. And what does this clown do? Mr. Ego drops this super gnarly dubstep song. It completely ruined the vibe. The orcas just dissipated. I feel like anything he plays, no one's going to be there. This is one of, if not the biggest fall from graces I've ever seen in the music industry.
To be an explorer traveling the world is not a fall-off move. I've been dissociated away from social media. I've deleted Instagram, I've deleted TikTok, deleted all this fucking bullshit, and I've enjoyed being a human and getting to know myself and spending time by myself. That is a beautiful fucking thing. So don't go for a second saying you fell off.
I mean, I've seen a lot of fall-offs in the 23 years. This is going to be the end of his career. And it's sad. I really think that we really need to be watching out for him.
This was my version of making it. I didn't buy a house, I didn't buy a car. I've been living on a boat in Antarctica. That's the dream come true. I don't want to be a famous guy. It just reached the point where my entire identity was wrapped up in artist, creator, not funny comedian, all this stupid fucking shit. I'm so much more than that. Yeah, I did some time as a hand model. Yeah, I'm an inventor. Yeah, I'm incredibly handsome and good modeling on the side. But first and foremost, I am an explorer. What you see behind me is a decimated whale colony, taken by poachers, such as my great-grandfather, Otto Higginbottom Tree Jr. VI. And behind me you can see the remains of the ship that my great-grandfather took on his whaling missions. Pathetic. Over 6,000 whales killed in 1 year by the man I call grandfather. There's blood on my family's hands. I'm getting emotional. I'm good. This doesn't sit right with me. It's heartbreaking to know that my family was a part of this. Killing so many innocent whales. And also, my grandfather worked at SeaWorld. Where he would take orcas and put them in contained life in a jail cell in a SeaWorld. I can't live. As you can see behind me, these are full-blown adult manatee whale bones. The last few years, archaeologists have turned the entire world upside down from what we knew. Whales
originally had feathers with back hind legs that could walk on land. It was said that over 6,000 years ago they could fly. I don't believe it. Let's get out of here. It smells like shit. Now this is something that's extremely rare. As you can see, this is the tip of a whale penis. I mean, just imagine the size of that thing. It's the size of a school bus. Devastating what it could do to the female whale. Insane. After consuming their own feces, the penguins start to get dizzy and go into a dreamlike state, similar to that of ayahuasca. As you can see, they're pretty out of it at this point. These guys are nodding out right here. It's very, very, very sad to see. These are what we call penguin junkies. Consuming their own feces is what we call getting high on their own supply. In the animal kingdom, this is the last stop before death. Over the last few years, researchers have found that penguins are polyamorous. What you see behind me is a polycule, which means this is a family with multiple males, multiple females, unsure who the father is. It does not matter to the penguins. They raise each as it's their own. One second, I gotta take this. Hello? No, I can't do that because I'm in the middle of the fucking Antarctica. Yes, sir. I'm so sorry. He hung up. Is your Wi-Fi working? My Bluetooth is not connecting right now. You think you can get one of the engineers to come out here? Hello? Trying to take this call. If you look closely behind me, you can see the solar panel I had my team set up last January, as well as a Starlink internet router which allows me to take my business calls very far from home.
Jimmy! Yes! The leak is still there. No fucking more excuses. Just get rid of the fucking problem. He hung up. He fucking hung up. It's going on the other side now. Just come, quick. Can we wrap this up? I gotta go take a dump. Is there anything else?
Behind me you can see one of the most famous surf spots in all of Antarctica, known as Mantiki Bay. This was used in such surf films as Surf's Up and Surfing with the Penguin, released in 2002. Super legendary swells. Now I know the waves look small from here, but we're about 4 miles from there. Yeah, it just looks smaller than it is. They're huge, massive. The best time to surf in Antarctica would be during the winter, which is when it's fully dark out, but we wear flashlights, we have full body gear. When we go in there, we'll be surfing between 2 in the morning to probably 11 p.m. It's pretty much an all-day thing. It's an extravaganza. Me and the boys will bring our boards out. Try to get barreled at least, a couple times. One of the better surfers out here. Some of the guys I work with, they're pretty amateur. But I also double as a surf coach, so it's something I've been kind of doing for the community at large. Just because I want to try to build the surf scene out here in Antarctica. It's pretty small, but the waves are really magnificent. Just come back in the winter when it's dark out. If you come to Antarctica to surf, make sure you do not come between the months of January through December. There's only a sweet pocket right there between December 24th and December 26th. That's the only time you're gonna get good waves out here in Mantiki Bay. Behind me, you can see the penguin polycule concubine. This is the official grand orgy of the Penguin Palace. That is not snow. Now, I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I will tell you what it isn't. Snow. Disgusting. They're filthy animals. Magnificent. Look at these 2 young chin straps walking down the Penguin Highway. It wasn't too long ago that my late mentor, Dr. Jean Rock, appointed me the guardian of the Penguin Highway.
I charge you the responsibility. I entitle you the Penguin Guardian.
Thank you so much.
It's a real pleasure and an honor, Mr. Oliver.
This is a very big day for me. Jean-Roch just appointed me as the Penguin Guardian. Brings a smile to my face every time I see it. Now, you'd never guess this by looking with your own naked eye, but this behind me is a rock installation titled Jean-Roch, named after my late great professor, Jean-Roch. Unfortunately, he passed in a rock climbing incident, so we built this for him. This is Le Jean-Roch. He was Frenchman. Fucking Frenchman, man, I miss him. We have just officially crossed the NATO border into Chile. I'm sorry, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. Behind me, you can see one of 17 alien-based caves, which enters into what we are almost 99% sure is the entry point to Agartha, the Hollow Earth. This underground civilization, said to exist within the Earth's core, was first discovered by one of Christopher Columbus's disgruntled cronies. His former co-captain, Shepard Charlemagne, allegedly led an expedition 13 miles into this exact Antarctic snow cave on the night of April 30th, 1886. He claimed to find a mythical subterranean kingdom inhabited by enlightened lizard-like beings. Today, this so-called Hollow Earth, aka Agartha, is rumored to be a preferred vacation destination for the global elites. Get a whiff of that.
That's one of the entry points right there to one of the alien bases we've been looking into. One of 17 around the Antarctic Circle. Are you familiar with Agartha? The entrance point to the Hollow Earth.
I say hear about that, but I have no idea.
Yeah, look into it. It's really, really important stuff.
Not for these fucking clowns. These guys aren't paying you. They're certainly not paying for the fucking camera that I'm renting out for $40,000. This is the same camera that NASA used to fake the moon landing, and you're just giving it willy-nilly to anybody who asks, without fucking consulting to me. How fucking pathetic are you, really? You're a megalomaniac. Dude, look at you. You're so low vibrationally. And I'm up here. You'll never be there. You'll never be at this level. And I'm humble about it. You don't hear me bragging about, oh, I'm a multi-millionaire on the road to the first 100 million. I'm just a casual guy. I just show up, polite, and you can't even fucking thank me for giving you the fucking trip of a lifetime. You're fucking pathetic. You're more fucking pathetic than my fucking parents. This is fucking bullshit.
Very concerned, but we're here to get our son and try to get him the help he needs.
For whatever reason, I've always wanted to come to Antarctica since I was a small child. I have a memory about when I was 6. I had a dream that I would be out exploring in Antarctica and to be here finally. That's why I didn't want to leave, because it's such a long dream. That's 24 years ago. I came here as a man on a mission, and I successfully did it. I mean, how many people do you know live in Antarctica for a year? Name one. None, because no one wants to stay here during the winter. There was me and maybe 14 other scientists in the entire continent because it's pitch black for 6 months. But I think right now, what will be best for me is for me to kind of separate myself from the continent. There's got to be more out there. It's a massive world. Maybe I'll do a whole other year across all 7 continents. I'd love to go to the Middle East. I'd love to go to China. I'd love to go hang out with the Maasai tribe in Africa. I'd love to play them the album, see what they think. Because obviously my parents are not the right demographic. But there's got to be someone out there who gets it. former mentor, John Rock, appointed me the guardian of the Penguin Highway. And I just want to say, any questions about albino parakeets or the monkey sharks, come to me.